I'm Jacob Jelden, and this is my informative speech, speech 1110. Many people did not know who Hitler really was, and how he became one of the most powerful rulers in the history of mankind in only a matter of years. Hitler used what was around him to help him rise to power so quickly. By using the Nazi Party, his revenge and vengeance from World War I and the Treaty of Versailles, and his own public speaking skills, he was able to rise to power and rally troops behind him. To start, Hitler's influence in the Nazi Party was very large, as one can imagine. The Nazis are known all over the world, and also their emblem, the swastika. The creation of the Nazi Party was in 1919, and at that time, it was known as the German Workers' Party. In 1921, they elected Hitler the president, which was actually probably their smartest idea because of Hitler's natural leadership ability. The German government at the time, as you can imagine, was in shambles. The economy, the society, everything was in complete shambles because of the loss of World War I. There were tons of jobs that no one had, and so many starving families, everything. The economy was just terrible. And they knew that this Nazi Party was on the uprise, and they knew that in order for them to be successful in the future, they would need their help. And so, after talking to Hitler and the Nazi Party, the Nazis agreed to only support the government if they would lift the SA ban off the stormtroopers, which would later then help Hitler in what we knew as his raids against other people. Hitler's next step was to destroy the Weimar Republic, which was the current Republic of Germany. Hindenburg then appointed Hitler Chancellor of Germany, which, as we now know, wasn't probably the best decision, but at the time, Hitler knew what he was doing and got into a high position in the German government. According to Eric Ike on Barnesville.com, the Nazis bullied the elections after that in order for Hitler to get his own personal people into the government, which was smart for him. And next, Hitler banned communists completely from the government. And thirdly, he created what we know as today as the Third Reich. Without the help of the Nazi Party, Hitler wouldn't have been able to do near as much in the German government as he was able to do. I want you to consider why Hitler wanted to be in control of the German government so bad. Next, we have Hitler's revenge. To start, that was the Treaty of Versailles against the German people after World War I and some of its repercussions. One of the main repercussions was Germany had to take full blame for starting World War I, which wasn't something they wanted to do. Also, Germany had to pay 6,600 million euros for war damages and everything else. And as you can imagine, since their economy was already shot, this wasn't something that they wanted to do. Another thing, Hitler had all the answers to Germany's problems. He had the answers and the key to everyone's heart and what they wanted to hear. Hitler reduced taxes and then introduced social benefits that are still in effect in Germany today, and then made sure the Germans were fed. He made sure that not a single German family went hungry during his rule. On an online article in Nazism.net and Hitler's Mein Kampf, his own book, he revealed the true plan for Germany and how the Aryan race was supposed to be the superior race. And he also revealed what his plan was with the Jews and other minorities. Hitler's hatred for everyone else after World War I helped him create a master plan that would cause harm, misery, and torture to other people besides the Germans. And even some Germans were in trouble because of the Jewish people that were Germans. In order for Hitler to use his plan, he needed followers. And through public speaking, Hitler was able to gain so many more followers without the help of the Nazi Party. Hitler was a very unique person in his own respect. His ability to manipulate people's minds was incredible. He had a mind that the world had never seen. His unusual ability to retain stuff was incredible. He would hear stuff that he'd heard from 20 years ago and act like he heard it 10 days ago. And he would use this to his advantage because people would forget and he would bring it back up. Also, Hitler was very opinionated, which was sometimes good for him because if he trusted his own opinion, which he did, he would go with that, which worked for a while. Also, He wouldn't listen to anyone else's opinion, which could have been his downfall. In all, Hitler didn't only need the help of the Nazi Party, he had his own ability to gain his own followers, which worked. He had millions of Germans following him. They had no other choice but to believe what he was speaking was the truth. In a quote on brainyquote.com, he said, "Make a lie and make it big, and keep telling that lie over and over again, and eventually everyone will believe it." And this was true. They did believe it. And today, we have learned how Hitler rose to power. By using the Nazi Party, his own abilities, and his vengeance against the Treaty of Versailles and what it did to Germany, he was able to rise to power so fast. Granted, Hitler is considered one of the most evil human beings of human history. He was very talented at what he did. Thank you.